We're a little bit late, but you know what? We're going to be all right. Thank y'all for joining me. If you are new to the channel, I would like for you to take note of a couple of things as we get started. Every Thursday, we on this channel is called Lose Weight with Me. And what we do is we admit that we are not perfect. We got knee problems, back problems, chronic pain, it hurts, and we're dealing with our weight. And we just want to be made whole. So please hit the like button, comment, like, and subscribe. And I want you to pay attention to a couple of things before we get started because I do have your social media. Now I can just talk to them. I want you to notice the first thing I want you to take a note of, y'all, is I am brand new now. Remember that on your Facebook page because our special guest, her name is Michelle Pettis. She has written a couple of things. She's done a TED Talk. She has a book called Leading Large, and she has a movement that she calls from mind over meals. And I just want to admit today what she is helping us to overcome in our weight loss journey. And this will give you some ideas of the type of information. And the key word today is transformation. Even though our topic is what price are you willing to pay to save your life? And you're going to do that through transformation. So, just right quick, what Michelle teaches us is how to make peace with food and our bodies. We have to imagine, we have to visualize, we have to have a vision, we have to explore our food story. She says, not about the weight, it's not about what you're eating, it's about the story behind the food. This is almost like a brand new concept that says, okay, we're going to talk about what you're eating and we're going to talk about the exercise, but let's talk about what you think first. Isn't that amazing? So today we are talking about the topic, what price are you willing to pay to save your life? We're getting ready to hit the Thanksgiving parties. I mean, the invitations are coming in, and we know you do not have to eat your way through this holiday season because you don't even want to do that. Do they, Michelle? Take it away. Tell us about, are we really wanting
No,
to eat our way through the holiday?
no, we're not. We're not really wanting to eat our way through the holidays. What we really want during the holidays is connection.
Yes.
And
Yes.
Deborah, I'm so excited to be here tonight, and I'm so thankful to be here. And I just, I appreciate coming on with you every Thursday night. And our
Thank you.
topic tonight, what price are you willing to pay? It resonates with me. And it resonates because just last week I saw a Facebook post. I think it was on Facebook, and it was a picture of a husband and a wife. And the caption or the headline was something like, husband loses 70 pounds so that he can donate his kidney. He can donate a kidney to his wife.
Hmm. Oh, yeah.
And that speaks to, what price are you willing to pay to save your life?
Hmm.
And so he was certainly of the mindset that my wife and I, we are the same, like we are
Yeah.
united, right? What I'm willing to do to save her is to give up my kidney. But in order to give up his kidney, they're not going to do the surgery if his weight was going to put his life in jeopardy.
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
so he made a decision. And so here's the thing
Hmm.
is that from the point that he knew that his kidney was a match, and he had a
Hmm.
desire to save his wife's life, but he needed to lose weight in order to do it. From that point forward, it was never about the food for him. It was about the story of saving his wife's life. So every
Mm.
decision that he made from that point forward didn't have anything to do with taste. He put down everything that caused him to have weigh 70 pounds more than what he did in order to lose the weight so that he could give a kidney to his wife. The desire for his wife to live was stronger than his desire for food. His
Mm.
desire, he had a compelling reason. That's the thing. We have to have a compelling reason to make change. We have to have, or else why there's no reason to change. We
I
just stay. We just sit. We will just sit in it. So the journey, the journey, the work for all of us is to move past fear, and
mm-hmm.
fear on some level motivated him
Yes,
because he was afraid of what his life would look like without her.
exactly.
That's the price. That's the price. The price he was willing to pay. He was willing to give up a kidney, and he was willing to give up food that he had been eating so that she could live.
Yes.
And so the question is, what food are we willing to give up so that we can live?
Okay. Yes.
What habits are we willing to change so that we can live? Right? And so at the root of this thing of giving up, of what are you willing to do is what are you willing to do to save your life is the fear of the unknown, the fear of change. And you mentioned earlier about that my second the workbook, Mind Over Meals. In that workbook, um, I take you through the things that are necessary for us to have transformation, for lasting transformation to happen. And here's the thing: the visualization, the affirmation, the meditation, the prescriptive writing, the power writing, those things are all free. You
Mm-hmm.
lean into those four things, you will change your brain. And when you change your brain, your body has to follow. When you change your brain, your behavior has to follow. Those things are
Yes.
free.
Yes.
It may cost you a pen and some paper, but the thing that I want you to understand is that there is a $93 billion weight loss industry that does not want you to know that you can visualize, affirm, meditate, and write and get your life back. They want to keep you trapped in behavior, just focused on. And I am not saying that what you moving is not important and that what we put in our bodies is not important. Having a
Mm-hmm.
healthy diet, they are. But
Mm-hmm.
as long as if you go directly to just focusing on that and trying to do that without doing the mental work, you're gonna get caught in a cycle of willpower, self-discipline, and self-control, which will always fail. But if you
Yes.
go to changing your mind, changing your brain, your body there's no fight, there's no battle, there's no struggle. Not between your mind and your body, because your brain is saying, "Come on, body," and your body's saying, "Okay." Your brain is saying, "I got this." Your body saying, "Okay, I'm gonna come." Right? Uh, I'll follow you wherever you go. All right.
Amen. Oh my
But the
goodness.
but the way that you do that is, and right now I'm gonna I'm gonna take you through just like a visualization. A visualization. This one is not in the book, but it's around fear because fear holds so many of us back, right?
Yes.
The
Yes.
fear of the unknown. So I want everybody that's watching right now just to find a quiet, peaceful space and take several deep breaths, letting each exhale release tension from your body. So you breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth. In through your nose, push it out through your mouth. Imagine yourself in a sacred space with crystal clear walls. In the center stands a beautiful golden mirror representing your true power to transform fear into strength. See the word begin glowing before you. Watch as your fears materialize like shadows around you. Instead of running or hiding, plant your feet firmly on the ground of self belief. Feel strength rising from within you as you recognize that fear is just an emotion, not your reality. See yourself rising above these shadows of fear. From this elevated perspective, watch as each fear transforms into an opportunity for growth. You're not just facing your fears, you're transforming them into fuel for your journey. Notice three golden cords extending from your heart, connecting to your scale, mirror, and tape measure. These aren't tools of judgment, but anchors of truth, helping you stay aligned with the reality when fear tries to distort your perspective. Visualize a warm, healing light filling your body. This light represents true nourishment, not the false comfort of fear based eating. Watch as this light dissolves fear's grip on your eating choices. See yourself surrounded by three healing fountains: clear water for hydration, blue light for peaceful sleep, and golden words for expressing your fears on paper instead of eating them. Watch as fear triggering situations appear before you. See yourself saying no to the old pattern of eating your fears. Feel yourself growing stronger with each conscious choice. Picture yourself at your inner control panel. Each button represents a conscious choice. Before reacting to fear, pause to elevate. Feel the power of this pause. See all these elements combining into a protective shield of awareness around you. In this space, fear loses its power over all of your choices. Remember, in this space, fear loses its power over your choices. You can return to this visualization anytime you feel fear rising up. This visualization is yours for peace and overcoming. There you go. It's fear. So we can close our eyes and visualize and bring forth what we want in a situation. Just imagine going to that visualization a couple of times a day, how it will calm you and center you. Do it when you wake up, do it when you go to bed, do it one time throughout the day. That's how you do it.
Mhm. When I started taking your class in January, I could not sit still, and I couldn't sit still. My mind constantly races about everything all the time. And now what I could sit still and do is I can think about how I used to have two trash cans because I had so much incontinence things to put in them. And now I can barely keep one full. I thought about when the YMCA stressed me out, talked about me, and did everything to make me not get in the pool for 3 years, and they're still doing it. But I kept going. I didn't stop going, and I kept exercising no matter what they did to me. And that rejection did not stop me. I called them by their name. They said, "You put our first and last name on social media." You sure did. You want me to hide? When I think about when my house caught on fire and my body literally gave out and I didn't know what was happening, but I still am here. The stress of that, and I didn't tell anybody. I just dealt with it. And
Mhm.
now I see that the pain in my knees were like, we can't take no more.
Mhm.
And now I'm able to keep going, starting somewhere. People assume because of my size, I'm always in pain. Little do they know, I'm never in pain unless I tell you I'm in pain. I'm in discomfort. But the hope that's in me, and here I am, I'm kind of worried. I get worried if I gain weight. I think I'm gaining weight. Then my coach said today, I have two coaches. One said I ate dinner, and when I woke up, I weighed 5 pounds more because of the dinner I ate last night. That doesn't mean you gain 5 pounds. That means you have the weight from eating. So it's understanding. And my coach said women have three different ways that we gain weight because of our cycles, because of menopause and things like that. But that's not true gaining weight. That's just
Right.
something that happens. So being aware of our hormones. And
Mhm.
I say, I confess to ladies on behalf of ladies who won't say it. I believe being lonely for male companionship fosters that eating. But now I can visualize my hero.
Mhm.
And I can visualize standing and walking in so much pain. I don't want to walk no more. I don't want to stand up no more. It just, but I'm
Mhm.
being strong and black, so I can't tell you that. So
Mhm.
I'll say that for us, and for the short people, I've been talking to people who are short. They're like 4'11" with a lot of weight. 200 pounds is too much for a person that's 4'11".
Mhm.
Someone
Mhm.
who's very active in their job and always on the go, 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 and the bad bitches, and we just so fat. We just walking around, and we thick. No, we're hurting and we're scared, and we
Mhm.
can't relax long enough to take a deep breath. Because if
Mhm.
we do, we're afraid we might break
Mhm.
because of all the noise about who we're supposed to be, who we're trying to be. Let me cover up this way with the car and with the clothes and with something on that's pink. Trying to hold together marriages and relationships and take care of children with no give.
Right.
And all we need is to be able to take a breath, just to be able to breathe
Mhm. Yeah.
and know that all of the erroneous ideas just are not true.
Mhm.
Do you know that when I was a kid, I had my diary and I wrote some stuff in my diary and somebody erased it. So and I'm a writer, I'm a resume writer, I'm a student, I have lots of degrees. So when you told me about this prescriptive writing, I thought about that. And I told my sister, she says, yeah, people knew what was going on in the house. So that kind of freed me up. I'm like, it's okay to write. It's okay. Nobody gonna erase it. It's a pen now. Ain't nobody in your house. Ain't nobody gonna go through all your paperwork to see what you wrote, girl. It's okay.
Mhm.
And literally
Mhm.
having to say it's okay and know I kind of get scared when I start losing a lot of weight because I can easily lose weight. Every program works. But this is about me capturing all of it back.
Mhm.
And most people, some people got so mad at me. I'm getting off of your channel. You said willpower, self control, and discipline will not work. You do have to have it. We're so quick to argue about anything because we're in, is it reacting, not responding? We haven't learned how to respond.
Mhm. Mhm.
And because we're willing to beat ourselves up, we're gonna slash our wrist, beat ourselves up. But you've got to give yourself grace. I love giving myself some grace. Okay? I'll take grace behind girl number 1, 2, and 3. I need to fold them clothes up. I'm gonna give myself some grace. What grace? Okay, I'm gonna do
Absolutely.
that. Okay, they clean. That's it, right? That's all I got for you. Some clean clothes. That's it. I ain't got no fold them up. Some towels. They over there, but they clean. We're gonna try to get that together by December 31st. But I'm just saying, I'm giving myself some grace over here. Okay,
Absolutely.
it's so, and it just that bit of it, you begin to desire to just eat food, and you'll find that you don't even want all that food.
Mhm.
And it's no, a lot of people in this group I watch on Facebook, they don't know what to do. They don't know. I don't know what to do. The questions they ask, I want to lose this kind of weight in this kind of way. It really ain't got nothing to do with the weight. It
Right.
has something to do with we've been marketed to all of these years, but nobody ever said what you're being marketed to is foolishness.
Mhm.
Every bit of it. Nobody in the
Mhm.
church, in the community. Now the Muslims kind of had it right a little bit. They, with the way they educate in their school in Chicago
Mhm.
and eating a certain way. Even the
Mhm.
vegan community have it a little bit right, but there are some overweight vegans. You can't eat
Mhm.
snack crackers talking about you don't eat meat. That ain't giving you no nutritional value. But the one that tripped me out that is amazing is that these Whole Foods and Trader Joe's, they're not necessarily more nutritious than Kroger
Right.
because they got a whole
Yeah.
food group of processed food. That
Yes.
blew me away. So I thought being a church girl, we did, most black girls did all the right things. Went to school, went to work, went to church. I thought that
Mhm.
was safe, but the Bible even said that don't even save you. That's what the word of God says. I
Mm.
thought, okay, my husband's coming, my this is coming. I mean, I got a house, I got a car, got a job, got a vacation. I thought it, so everything has failed us.
Mhm.
The Democratic Party done failed us,
Mhm.
but we don't have to lose our whole life over it.
Mhm.
Even if we have an ailment. I just met a man and his wife. He's on the cane, and I was sitting there with him. I just was talking to him, rubbing his knees. Like, get in that pool. Come on, get in the pool with me. God, I didn't have. I'm gonna meet you in the pool. His wife. I'm so glad we came and met you because I don't want to. She said I want to not have to take care of him in a lesser way. Because they've been married 40 some years, and I said
Mhm.
if you get in the water, it will make you feel better in a short period of time. If you just get
Right.
it's warm. So what we're saying is whatever formula you use, that's one whole thing. That really has nothing to do with understanding that your mind, and I'm in the middle of this, your mind is going to tell your body what to do. Michelle, you couldn't give me a marijuana cigarette. You
Mhm.
couldn't. You couldn't give me cocaine. You couldn't even give me hard liquor. I never tasted vodka or if this has a fruity punch in there, I tasted that. But you couldn't give me some of that hard liquor because I don't want it because it's just gonna make me go to sleep. I don't have a desire. Now,
Mhm.
a potato chip and some dip. Okay, so we have to put the dip down, back away from the appetizer, and just think.
Mhm.
And that we have to take time enough to say, I may not be as strong as I want to be with my meal and my diet. But number one, you don't have to exercise to lose weight, so you can relax. Number two, if you exercise, you will naturally feel better with the endorphins that kick out like sex. Number three, you can take a nutrition class and you can learn, especially if you're diabetic. They got those everywhere. But even
Mhm.
if you're not, you can learn a system. Pick one. Number
Mhm.
four, what I tell people, you have to learn to listen to yourself. Listen right here and say, self, what I want to do.
Mhm.
And yourself might just say, eat a little bit of that, take a little bit of that. But that made me feel funny, so I'm not gonna eat that no more.
Mhm.
Dr. Bobby Price, I was watching his lecture. He said that we have lazy palates. He said we're just used to eating what we're used to eating. He said I used to eat the same way. And being open, sometimes you have to go to a restaurant and try. Even if you go to like the Chinese buffet, they have some menu items on there. You can try it and see if you like it. See
Mhm.
if just do that. The Indian restaurants, Thai restaurants, pho, that's the biggest thing. They serve that hot soup. I said, "What is this soup? It's so delicious." She said, "Bone broth, and nothing but some water." Literally. But it was so good, but you got to make it real, real hot. And that one thing will change your life, but you have to breathe and pay attention to how you feel when you drinking some bone broth.
Mhm.
And pay attention to how you feel when you eat just a little bit and you politely put it up and come back to it when you get a sense, oh, I want to eat a little bit more. It's okay.
Mhm. Mhm.
And that is sort of the journey, and being willing to learn. I chase educational classes. Most of them have all been free.
Mhm.
Zoom classes, in-person classes, Tai Chi, things that emit relaxation. The community center I went to, line dancing class. I can't line dance, but I can stand up
Uh-huh.
and I can believe in
Mhm.
myself. And I
Yes.
go to the
Yes.
coffee shop. My friend, she meets me and we walk. I mean, she's standing there and take video, and I walk 20 steps. I can just do that.
Mhm.
And it's okay. And she don't mind doing it because
Mhm.
she has her weight loss journey. Didn't even know it. So
Right.
fellowshipping with people who are a little different than you, those little
Mhm.
bitty things, little
Mhm.
bitty things.
Those little bitty things are really big things, Deborah Ann.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you talk about fellowshipping with other people, right?
Mm-hmm.
That are on this journey.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting to the end of the hour, and I mean, not the end of the hour, we're just getting to the end of our time, and I don't want our time
Yes.
to end before talking about the fact that, that fellowship is available to you.
Yes.
You're watching right now. You can
Okay.
join us on Mondays. You can join us on Mondays at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time
Okay.
in the I Am Brand New Now Facebook group.
Okay.
You join the group, you get a link to join our free Zoom class. It is a free Zoom class, a free Zoom support group inside of the Facebook groups. And people join these Facebook groups all the time, and you
Mm-hmm.
never have a chance to talk to the people or know them or meet them. They're just words on the page and a picture.
Mm-hmm.
But in this group, we can meet everybody. You can talk to somebody. You can connect face to face, because the reality is that this food addiction, which is a disease, this obesity, which is a disease, it is a disease of isolation. It cuts
Yes.
you off.
Oh,
It
love
cuts you
that.
off sometimes physically, because you can't move the way you want to move, but it
Mm-hmm.
also cuts you off emotionally, because
Okay.
you're using the food instead of expressing emotions in a healthy way, because you don't know
Yes.
how. It's a skill.
Right.
It's not a moral failing at all. It just means that this is something you haven't learned how to do. But
Yes.
you can come to this group, which is sacred, which is safe, which is
Mm-hmm.
supported.
Mm-hmm.
And you can share if you want to, or not share. You can
Mm-hmm.
listen to everybody else share. You can come on camera if you want to. You don't have to come on camera. But
Mm-hmm.
just show up. Just show up for yourself. Just
Yes.
it is an hour. And you can come, like I said, at your own pace. You can come and listen to everybody else's story and see that you're not alone. You
Mm-hmm.
can come and share your own story to let
Mm-hmm.
other people know that they're not alone. That power in community, that power in
Yes.
connection, that power of having something to look forward to every week,
Yes.
where people celebrate you, where you can celebrate others, where
Yes.
you can get things in perspective. Because sometimes when you're by yourself and you just see something, you just a small little thing seems so huge, right?
Yes.
Until you get somebody that says, "Well, look at it this way," right?
Yes.
You can do that in community, and that's free.
Yes.
You can come 52 weeks a year,
Yes.
every Monday at 5 o'clock. Just
Okay.
just come. Just the Debra Ann has the link, has the information in her chat. If you want to
Yes.
join the
In the
group.
description. Sure is.
Excuse me, I said it in the chat. I
It's
meant
in the
description.
discussion area.
Just come.
Yes.
Just come and come back again,
Yes.
right? And just take this journey at your own pace. We
Okay. When is
also
our next
have
writing class?
it
Our
is
Saturday class.
Saturday. The next writing class is Saturday.
Okay. This
It is
Saturday.
from
Okay.
it is from 11 to 12:30 Eastern Standard Time, and the information and link to it is
It's
in the
in the
discussion
discussion.
group.
Okay. Yes.
Uh-huh. It's called
That's a
Write
good.
Your Way to Your Right Weight, and we spend an hour and a half getting to our story, and
Yeah.
you'll be surprised what you can do in an hour and a half that will get you started, that'll make all the difference. And
Yes.
we do that a couple of Saturdays a month. It's only $39. Yep.
Yes.
Yep. So I mean, it's like how much is your health worth? How much is your
Yes.
life worth? Because
Yes.
that's what this is, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's what it is. How much are you willing to invest in yourself? We hear about self-worth. We hear about self-esteem. We hear about self-control. But what about self-investment?
Yes, that's
You
right.
ask
That's
yourself,
right.
are you worth $39? Is your
Mm,
peace
mm, mm,
worth $39?
mm,
Is
mm,
your
mm,
confidence worth $39? Is your
mm, mm.
freedom worth $39?
Yes.
Right?
Oh my
Is your
goodness. That's all right.
power, is it worth 30? Yeah.
Yes.
So that
Yes. I love
and
that.
we have coming up, mark your calendars, December the 10th,
Okay.
December 10th to the 17th, our Mind Over Meals
Okay.
retreat. We're going to do it all emotions, 8 days,
That's awesome.
6 o'clock Eastern time, 6 to
That's awesome.
7. And we're going to go deep into the prescriptive writing,
Oh,
deep
that's
into the
wonderful.
visualizations,
That's
deep into
wonderful.
the affirmations, deep into the
Yes.
meditation.
Yes. That's
We're going to do
wonderful.
something every day, a little
That's
different.
wonderful.
And you can leave that. You can leave Mind Over Meals equipped with everything you know how to do, everything you need to take your power back.
All right now.
You can
Oh,
everything, and
Michelle.
it's free. It's free. No,
Yes.
it's free. You can take
This
your
has
power
been
back. It's free. But then
wonderful.
if you go through the Mind Over Meals and you just think, I like this. I can see myself changing. I can feel myself changing, but I need a
Mm-hmm.
little more support.
Yes.
I need more structured support. Need more guided support. We can do that with our 52 weeks of transformation.
Okay.
Transform your mind, transform your body, transform your life. And you are in it every day with a
That's
group of
wonderful.
like-minded folks that are in lockstep, moving in the same direction, leaving large and getting brand new.
All right now.
Yep, that's what we're doing.
Let me take a note. I literally take notes too because the more I write, the better it sinks in. That's why sometimes computers are great. I used to have a typewriter write everything out, but this pen right here is mightier than the sword.
That's
Thank you, Michelle, for your time today. Thank you. We're here to encourage those of us who are, you might even have no pounds to lose, but you're so stressed out that you have the world weighing on your shoulders. This is for you too. So come on.
come
Come
on,
on. Come
come
on.
on.
So you've been invited. The doors of the church are open. The fellowship song have been sang, and we ask, will you come today? Come today.
Yes,
Thank you, Michelle. I will see you Saturday. I will see you Monday. And the thing about me, just Debra Ann Matthews, if you invite me somewhere, I'm coming. If you tell me to do something, I'm gonna be doing it. So watch yourself now. because
That's
I'll
right.
be there. I'll be there.
Okay.
Um,
That's right. We're waiting for you.
those of us who are single, we need a fellowship of people to help us get there. Those of us who are married, we need a fellowship of people to help us to be better parents and better spouses. Those of us who are teenagers, we need a fellowship of people who understand the struggle and the stress of this weight because you're trying to be perfect. Those of you in college, you can't handle it between the parties, the eating, and the pizza. What is we gonna do?
Right.
Seniors feel like I can't lose weight because I'm 50, 60, or 70. It's not the truth. So
Right.
take advantage of these invitations and come on. It's in the discussion group, it's in the community page. If you can't figure out where it's at, just look on my channel and their ads are there and you'll be able to click on and get the information. But it's I Am Brand New Now Facebook group, but it's in the discussion. So all you have to do is look for it. And we'll look forward to talking to you all later. Thank you, Michelle, for your time. Thank you for your encouragement. She's so calm and collected. She just calm. She calm. And that's cool. So we will look forward to talking to you on Saturday and then again on Monday and then again next week as well. If God
Absolutely.
say the same, and He surely has no limitations on good stuff.
Absolutely. That's right. We'll
Thank
be
you.
here.
That's right.
All right.
Peace and hair grease. Okay. Bye.